Hi everyone, welcome back to Speak Fluent Now. Today we are going to go over some common action verbs that you can use in day-to-day conversations. Before we begin, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like on this video. We publish videos daily to help you improve your English skills. We will take you from a beginner to an expert in no time. So let's get started with today's lesson. Today we will learn 50 common action verbs. And for each action verb, I'll give you 3 sentences as examples. Bake. She baked a batch of cookies for the party. My mom baked fresh bread this morning. They love to bake cakes on weekends together. Carry. He carried a heavy box to the car. She carried her groceries all the way home. The kids carried their backpacks to school. Clap. The audience clapped after the performance. The children clapped their hands in excitement. Everyone clapped when the speaker finished. Climb. The child climbed the tree to reach the top branch. They climbed the steep hill for a better view. She climbed up the ladder to fix the light. Cook. He cooked a delicious pasta dish for dinner. They cooked breakfast together on Sunday morning. She loves to cook new recipes for her family. Cry. The baby cried when she dropped her toy. He cried tears of joy when he saw his surprise party. The movie was so sad that everyone cried. Cut. She cut the paper into small shapes. He cut the vegetables for the salad. The barber cut his hair too short. Dance. They danced together at the wedding. She danced all night at the concert. The couple danced under the stars. Dig. He dug a hole in the backyard for the tree. The dog dug up a bone from the ground. They dug trenches for the new plants. Draw. The artist drew a beautiful landscape. The children drew pictures with their crayons. She drew a map of the area for the meeting. Drink. She drank a glass of water after her run. He drank coffee to wake up in the morning. They drank lemonade on the hot summer day. Drive. He drove the car through the busy streets. She drove her kids to school every morning. They drove to the beach for a weekend getaway. Eat. The boy ate an apple during lunch. They ate pizza for dinner last night. She ate a healthy salad for lunch today. Fall. The book fell off the shelf. He fell down the stairs and hurt his knee. The leaves fall from the trees in autumn. Fly. The bird flew across the sky. We flew to London for our vacation last year. The airplane flew over the mountains. Jump. The children jumped in the bouncy house. She jumped into the pool with a splash. The cat jumped onto the windowsill. Kick. He kicked the soccer ball into the goal. She accidentally kicked the table and spilled her drink. The horse kicked the barn door open. Laugh. They laughed at the funny joke. He laughed so hard that he cried. The comedian made everyone in the room laugh. Lift. He lifted the dumbbells during his workout. She lifted her suitcase onto the bed to pack. They lifted the heavy box together. Listen. She listened to music while studying. He listened to the teacher's instructions carefully. They listened to the sounds of nature during their hike. Open. She opened the gift excitedly. He opened the door to let fresh air in. They opened the new store last month. Paint. He painted the walls of the house blue. She painted a beautiful landscape of the ocean. They painted the room together over the weekend. Pick. She picked a flower from the garden. He picked up the toys scattered on the floor. They picked apples from the orchard. Plant. They planted a tree in the backyard. She planted flowers in her garden. We planted seeds for the vegetable garden. Play. The children played football in the park. She played the piano for the audience. They played board games all night with their friends. Point. He pointed at the painting on the wall. She pointed to the map to show the location. The teacher pointed at the board while explaining. Pull. She pulled the door open. He pulled the rope to lift the flag. They pulled the boat onto the shore. Push. He pushed the car out of the snow. She pushed the stroller through the park. They pushed the heavy box up the stairs. Read. She read a book while relaxing on the couch. He read the newspaper every morning. They read the instructions before assembling the furniture. Ride. He rode his bike down the street. She rode a horse for the first time. They rode the bus to work every day. Run. The dog ran across the field to fetch the ball. She ran 5 miles in preparation for the marathon. He ran to catch the train before it left the station. Shake. They shook hands after making the agreement. She shook the bottle before pouring the juice. He shook the dust off his jacket. Sing. She sang her favorite song at the concert. He sang in the shower every morning. They sang together in the choir. Sit. He sat on the bench under the tree. She sat down to rest after a long walk. They sat at the dinner table for hours, talking. Sleep. The baby slept peacefully in her crib. He slept in late on Saturday. She slept for 8 hours and woke up refreshed. Smile. She smiled when she saw her friend. He smiled at the stranger on the bus. They smiled for the camera during the photo shoot. Stand. He stood up to give his seat to an elderly woman. She stood by the window, watching the rain. They stood in line for hours to buy concert tickets. Swim. They swam in the pool all afternoon. He swam across the lake in record time. She swam in the ocean during their vacation. Take. He took a pen from the desk to write a note. She took a picture of the beautiful sunset. They took their dog for a walk every morning. Talk. They talked about their weekend plans over coffee. He talked to his boss about the project. She talked to her friend on the phone for hours. Throw. She threw the ball to her teammate. He threw the paper airplane across the room. They threw a big party for his birthday. Tie. He tied his shoelaces before going for a run. She tied her hair back before starting to cook. They tied the rope to the tree for the swing. Walk. They walked along the beach at sunset. He walked to the grocery store to buy milk. She walked the dog every evening after work. Wash. She washed the dishes after dinner. He washed his car every weekend. They washed their clothes at the laundromat. Write. She wrote a letter to her grandmother. He wrote an essay for his English class. They wrote their names in the sand at the beach. Yawn. He yawned loudly, feeling tired after a long day. She yawned during the boring lecture. The baby yawned before falling asleep. Zoom. The race car zoomed around the track. The motorcycle zoomed past us on the highway. The camera zoomed in to capture the moment. Stack. He stacked the books neatly on the shelf. She stacked the plates after drying them. They stacked the chairs after the meeting. Catch. He caught the ball in midair during the game. She caught the bouquet at the wedding. They caught the last train of the night. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a comment and like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more English lesson. See you next time. Bye.